back to Cougar Palace on the campus of Western Nebraska Community College as we get you set for this boys' fifth place matchup between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Hemingford Bobcats. Let's meet the starters for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Brody Popkin, Bronson Freeman, Cannon Leeper, Daniel Martins, and Maddox Sleeper. The starting five for the Mustangs, who knocked off Baird 59-39 yesterday to advance to this contest. For the Hemingford Bobcats, Carson Haas, Tayton Haas, Cody Gallus, Anthony Haas, and Gavin Bell is the starting five for the Bobcats as they come out and battle for fifth place in the Western Trails Conference. Hemingford rocking the white home uniforms, Bobcats across the chest. So we're just about set for this one. And the ball's in the sky, and we're playing basketball. Maddox Leeper starts things off. Now Martins to Leeper. Leeper at the left elbow. Surveys, flips it back. It's Freeman. Freeman surveys. Into the corner to Maddox Leeper. Has a drive on the baseline, gets past Bell, throws it into the hands of Haas. It's Carson Haas with a steal on Gordon-Rushville's first possession. Bell drives baseline, kicks it back. Carson Haas at the top. Fakes it. Down the left side, kicks it to the top. Gavin Bell, the senior, has it. Left elbow, kicks it out to Anthony Haas, right side. Cody Gallus has it. Gallus back to the top. Anthony Haas. Left side, Carson Haas back in his hands. To the top, Cody Gallus. Gallus back to the left, Haas. Haas tries to feed it to Bell. He'll get it there, and Bell can't lay it in. Gets his own rebound. Second chance also won't go. Ripped out of the sky. The freshman Maddox Leeper comes away with the board. Martins into the front court for Gordon-Rushville as they begin this possession. Turnover, or check that's going to stay with Gordon-Rushville. Popkin underneath, back to the top. Three on the way, can't knock it down. And now rebounded by Freeman. Freeman almost falling out of bounds. Instead, it's going to be picked up by Tayton Haas. Haas trying to go coast to coast, feeds Anthony Haas. Anthony can't get it to go. Back underneath, Tayton Haas lays it under the left hand after getting it back in his hands.
Tayton Haas for two.
Up the floor, and going to land in the hands of Popkin. Popkin down the left side with the right hand, lays it in for two. Knotted up two apiece in this fifth place competition. Right side, Carson Haas has it. Into the corner, Gallus baseline jumper, throws it into the side of the glass, and Popkin going to come away with the rebound for Gordon-Rushville. Martins into the front court for the Mustangs. Into the corner. Leeper to the top, Maddox Leeper. Right side, Freeman, three on the way, too strong, rebounded by Carson, Anthony Haas. Anthony will do the duties as he flips it to Carson on the far side. Anthony flips it to Tayton in the corner. Tayton on the baseline, going to be called for a travel turnover. Hemingford, Gordon-Rushville gets it back. Gordon-Rushville will have it, full court pressure on for the Bobcats. Martin's trying to get away, but trapped between two defenders. Has to push it up the floor. He'll throw it into the tables. Turnover for Gordon-Rushville. And the Bobcats get it back on their side of the floor. Carson Haas will trigger it in. I want to give a special shout out during this broadcast as well. Coach Chris Conley came over. I wanted me to say hello to his family watching back in Northern California. So, hello to the Conley family. Coach Conley says hi. Back to the action, into the corner. It's Jace Haas. Haas driving the baseline, kicks it back to the top. Left side, Gallus. Eyes down to three, and they'll feed Bell. Bell almost loses it, middle of the lane. Back down to Jace Haas. Jace across the lane to Gallus. Gallus with the right hand, uses the glass for two.
Cody Gallus for two.
Cody Gallus, no stranger to contact. Fantastic running back for this Hemingford team, and a foul going to be called on Jace Haas, first of the contest. Hemingford has the 4-2 lead over the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs here in this fifth place contest. Martins gets a screen from Leaper. Now he loses the ball. Gavin Bell has it, trying to go coast to coast. Freeman in his way on the left side. Can't get it to go, and a block going to be called on Freeman as he hits the floor. He'll pick up his first for the Mustangs, and that will send Gavin Bell to the line for his first 2 free throws of the contest.
Gavin Bell at the line.
Zane Feist waiting to check into the contest alongside Anthony Haas. First one through for Gavin Bell, his first points of the contest, and they'll check in. They'll take the place of Carson Haas and Cody Gallus. Bell back to the line, his second, ravels it through. Hemingford out to a 6-2 lead over the Mustangs. Maddox Leaper surveys, has to get by the defense of Anthony Haas. Back to the middle, Martins, and into the hands of Popkin across the timeline, and stolen away, scooping it up, going the other way is Tayton Haas. Tayton down the middle of the lane, kicks across to Bell. Bell has it blocked away, and now a foul going to be called. And Cody Gallus coming back to make that. Gavin Bell coming back to the line. That'll be Daniel Martins picking up his first for the Mustangs.
Foul number 4 from Gordon-Rushville, Daniel Martins. Gavin Bell at the line.
Bodie Hunter waiting to check in for the Bobcats at the next break. Bell's third free throw of the contest is through. Gavin Bell back to the line, and he scuffs the fourth one off the right side of the iron. He's 3 for 4 to open the contest from the charity stripe. 3 on the way. Cannon Leaper knocks it down in the far corner. That'll make it 9-5. Bobcats by 4 as they return to offense. Zane Feast has it. Feast back to the top. They'll work it around the horn, in and out of the hands of Haas. Right side, Gavin Bell in the corner, kicks it back to the top. Tayton Haas has it. He'll drive down the left side, kicks out to Feast. Zane Feist, near side now. Chase Haas down low to Bell. Bell from the right side throws it into the side of the iron. It's going to be a jump ball as they got stuck to the ball together. Bodie Hunter into the contest for Hemingford. Gavin Bell to the bench. Bobcats lead at 9-5 in this 5th place contest. Just got things underway if you missed it. Mitchell takes 5th place in the girls' side of things, defeating Hemingford. Now a discussion at the scorers table after this jump ball. We'll set the floor for you. For Hemingford, it's Carson Haas. Check that, it's Anthony Haas, Tayton Haas, Jace Haas, Zane Feast, and 3 on the way for Tayton Haas. He knocks it down. Tayton Haas, 5 points in this first quarter, 10-5. The Hemingford lead is 5, and out of play the ball goes. Hemingford gets it right back. Jace Haas triggers it in. Anthony Haas will have it at the top of the arc right side. Bodie Hunter. Hunter. And miscommunications. Bodie Hunter throws it away looking for Zane Feast in the corner. Martins has it. Flings it up the floor. Freeman has it wide open on the right side. Maddox Leaper feeds it across to Shanen. Shanen lays it in from the left side with the right hand. Sophomore has his first 2, 10-7. Hemingford still leads by 3. Anthony Haas has it to the top, Jace Haas. Jace Haas down the right side, kick out, down low. Feast has it. Back to the top, working it around. Tayton Haas fires off another 3 and knocks it down from the left side. Tayton Haas, 8 points in the first quarter. Gordon-Rushville quickly back to offense. Wide open, down the left side, laying it in. It's Cannon Leaper, his first 2. Or check that, he's up to 5 in this first quarter. Jace Haas kicks it out. Hunter in the corner. Bounce pass into Tayton Haas on the right side. 3 defenders collapse on him, and a takeaway by Martins. Trying to go coast to coast, has the speed to do it, lays it in from the right side with the right hand. Daniel Martins, first 2 of the contest for the junior. Feast in the backcourt, driving baseline, loses it, knocked out of his hands by Gordon-Rushville. To the bench for Hemingford, it'll be Haas, and Hunter. End of the contest, Carson Haas, Gavin Bell, and Cody Gallus. Bounce pass inside, going to be taken away by Case Shannon. On the opposite end, Ziller going to lose the ball, loose on the floor, going to be taken away by Zane Feast. Carson Haas to the left. Gives it to Anthony Haas, back to Carson Haas. Eyes a three, instead goes to the free throw line, feeds down low, Cody Gallus. Gallus from the right side, can't lay it in. Cody Gallus comes down with it. Check that, Bell had the first attempt. Now Bell has the rebound, and he lays it, and he's coming to the line for two. He'll come to the line for an extra. 15-11. As Gavin Bell back to the line for a third time in this first quarter. Chance to complete the old-fashioned play. Daniel Martins picks up his second for Gordon-Rushville. That free throw spit out. Gavin Bell can't convert the old-fashioned, and Martins going the other way for Gordon-Rushville. Guarded by Gallus. Right side, Martins gets it to go off the glass. He'll come to the line for an extra. See the fouls on for Hemingford. That'll go on Cody Gallus, picking up his first. Second for the Bobcats. Martins to the line. Rattles the first one off the iron. Gavin Bell comes in to get the rebound. Carson Haas, top of the arc. Left side, Gallus. Gallus bounce past Bell at the free throw line, trying to step through contact. See if it's a travel or a foul. It's going to be a foul on the floor. See who it goes against for Gordon-Rushville. That'll go on Aiden Heiser. Check that, that'll be on Case Shannon. Hemingford maintains possession as Shannon picks up his first. Carson Haas throws it back towards the free throw line, scooped up Gavin Bell. Now Feist will fling a long two, and he knocks it down. Zane Feast, first two of the contest. And a turnover for Gordon-Rushville. See if there's a tip on it. It'll go to Hemingford. Another turnover in the backcourt for the Mustangs. 17-13, Hemingford leads it in this first quarter. Anthony Haas will trigger it in underneath his hoop. Into the corner. Carson Haas drives baseline. Flings one up with the right hand. Touches the top of the glass. It won't go. Feast on the rebound from the right elbow. Knocks it in on a bank. So Feist up to 4 in this first quarter. Martin's going to be fouled in transition. Anthony Haas looks like the guilty party.
Foul on number 13 from Hemingford. Anthony Haas. Mustangs ball.
Popkin back into the contest takes the place of Ziller for Gordon-Rushville. Popkin has it. Back to Maddox Leaper, directs traffic with the left hand. Case Shannon. Left side brings it all the way to the right as he goes around the world with it in the corner. Leaper. Leaper won't take the three, bounce pass down low. Martins trying to dig in against Gallus. Martins can't get it to go. And a foul going to be called. That'll go against Cannon. Leaper picking up his first. Fourth team foul for the Mustangs.
Foul on number 3 from Gordon-Rushville.
That'll actually be Gordon-Rushville's fifth team foul, so we're going to the opposite end to shoot free throws. Carson Haas to the line for the first time in this contest. Tayton Haas and Jace Haas waiting to check in after the first. Haas's first freebie knocks it down. To the bench, Zane Feist and Anthony Haas. 20-13, 106. To play in this first opening frame. Carson Haas is second straight through. He's up to 2, his first 2 of the contest. 21-13, the Hemingford lead. Martins pushes up the floor. Maddox Leaper has it right in front of me. Left side Leaper on the left wing, pumps the brakes, feeds back to Martins. Martins working against Bell. Kick out. Now Popkin from straightaway surveys right side. Sheenan. Sheenan, 3 on the way. He knocks it down from the right wing. Okay, Sheenan knocks it down. Cody Gallus to the top, Jace Haas. Right side, Carson Haas. Back to Gallus on the right wing. Gallus looking low for Bell. Bell trying to dig in. He'll float over the side of the iron. It won't go. Rebounded by Jace Haas. Tatum Haas straight away, Carson Haas. Carson Haas down the right side. Thought about kicking it out, so he'll feed it back to the top, Tatum Haas. Now left side, Jace Haas will fling a three. Can't knock it down, left it short. Gavin Bell comes away with a rebound. His reverse layup is good after the rebound. Gavin Bell up to 7 in the first quarter. Hemingford's lead extended. Gave the points to the wrong team on the scoreboard. Sheenan lays it in on the opposite end. Sheenan now up to 7. And that'll do it for the first quarter of action. 23-18 is your score as we head to the second quarter of action here in this boys' 5th place contest on KNEB TV.
Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Reds, Lessard Insurance, Dustin White Irrigation, and by B&C Steel. Coverage of the 2025 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by WNCC, Brindle's Restaurant, Travis Hawk Shelter Insurance, Bunkhouse Trailer Sales, and by Allo.
Trey Harmon back with you for the second quarter of action between Gordon-Rushville and Hemingford. Gordon-Rushville will have it working from right to left to begin this second quarter. 23-18, the Hemingford advantage. Popkin driving towards the basket from the right side. Can't lay it over the iron. Rebounded by Martins. Martins put back. Also won't go. Ball batted around and finally pulled away by Tatum Haas underneath the hoop. Bounce pass. Going to be a travel call on the Hemingford side as they turn it over to begin the second quarter. 23-18. Hemingford with pressure in the backcourt. Martin's doing a nice job laying down a dribble before he can be called for a travel. Bounce pass to Maddox Leaper trying to dig in on the right side. Too strong. Can't lay it in. And Cody Gallus with the rebound pushing the tempo up the floor. Carson Haas has it on the right side. Goes behind the back with it. He'll bring it between the rings to reset the offense. Right side, Gallus. Gallus back to the top, Carson Haas. Left side, Jace Haas. Jace Haas bounce pass to Gavin Bell at the left elbow. He's trying to drive down the left side, and he'll lay it in. Gavin Bell first 2 of the second quarter. He's got 10 in the contest. Make that 9 in the contest. Now a steal in the backcourt. Hemingford has it right back on offense. Carson Haas, nifty moves going behind the back. Feeds across the lane, trying to find Cody Gallus. Instead, it'll be a takeaway. Maddox Sleeper has his hands off it after it was batted away. Left side, Popkin. To the top, Maddox, or Cannon, Leaper. Into the corner, Maddox Leaper. He'll fire a 3. He can knock it down, scuffs the front of the tin. Rebounded by Tatum Haas, who feeds Carson Haas, bringing it into the front court. And the shot clock did not start. So Hemingford will have to begin this possession from the sideline as the shot clock did not begin as they work down the floor. Anthony Haas into the contest, takes the place of Carson Haas. Tatum Haas from the near sideline will trigger it in. Jace Haas in the backcourt across the timeline. Left side, Cody Gallus has it. Surveys the floor back to the top, Jace Haas. Jace Haas, going to be a turnover at the free throw line intended for Tatum Haas. Down the floor, Daniel Martin's working down the right side. See if it's going to be a foul. It will be, going against Hemingford. Sounded like Jace Haas picked up the foul. Check that, they're going to give that to Cody Gallus, his second. Daniel Martin's from the baseline. He'll lay it over the side of the iron. Daniel Martin's up to 6 in the contest. 25-20, Hemingford leads by 5. Gallus resets with Tatum Haas. Right side, Jace Haas. Jace Haas to Gavin Bell on the baseline. Feeds inside. Tatum Haas, ball deflected. And Case Sheenan going to come away with the turnover. Martin's on the left wing, down the left side. Martins kicks it back to the top. Case Sheenan. Bounce pass to Leaper on the right elbow. Maddox Leaper looking for Cannon Leaper in the corner. He'll feed him. 3 on the way for Cannon Leaper. Rolls over the iron. It won't go. Popkin tracks it down in the corner. Martins pump fake on a 3. Now driving inside to the left side. Can't lay it in. Gavin Bell elevates for the rebound for Hemingford. 25-20. Left side, Tatum Haas. To the left elbow, free throw line kick out. Jace Haas back to straightaway. Bell down the middle of the lane. Going to be a travel caught on Gavin Bell before he could get going, and he knew it. Turns around, shakes his head. Tatum Haas calls for his teammates to calm down, working a little too quickly. Cannon Leaper will trigger it in. Pressure in his face. 3 Bobcats. Pushing it up the floor to Maddox Leaper to the Mustangs. Leaper left side, Popkin down low, Sheenan. Sheenan lays it in from the left side with the right hand. Case Sheenan. He's up to 9 in this first half. Near side, Jace Haas. Jace Haas goes between the legs on the right wing. Bell in the corner has it. Driving baseline. Bell over the side of the iron, lays it in. Gavin Bell up to 11 in the first half. 27-22 is the Hemingford lead. Up the floor, Maddox Leaper. Daniel Martins. Now Leaper right wing. Dribbling inside. Cannon Leaper lays it in from the right side. Leaper up to 7 in the first half. 27-24, clawing away at that Hemingford lead. Jace Haas, right wing. Gavin Bell on the baseline. Trying to dig in, trying to step through. It's going to be a foul called against Gordon-Rushville. Looks like Maddox Leaper frustrated. May have been the one to pick up the foul. That will be the case. Maddox Leaper picks it up. That's his second of the contest. Gordon-Rushville's first of the second quarter. Gavin Bell, Cody Gallus, and Anthony Haas to the bench for Hemingford. Zane Feist, Carson Haas, and Bodie Hunter into the contest. Freeman will check in for Gordon-Rushville as well in place of Maddox Leaper. 27-24, 4:33 to go in this second quarter. 3 on the way, can't get it to go, does Carson Haas, rebounded by Popkin. Popkin, now Martin's pushing up the floor to Sheenan. Sheenan not going to be able to pick up that pass as it was batted away. Nice job by Anthony Haas getting in the middle of that passing lane. Now a discussion to see who this ball went off of. They're going to keep it with Hemingford. Tatum Haas will trigger it into Carson Haas. Straight away, Tatum Haas, left side, Jace Haas. Jace to Tatum. Tatum on the left elbow, swings it to Feist. Feist now, Carson has it in his hands. Bounce pass on a no-looker to Tatum Haas at the free throw line. Intercepted by Martins. Martins gets it back, and now in the hands of Jace Haas. Jace into the front court. Right side pass, Tatum. Fires a 3, can't knock it down, left it short. Rebounded by Jace Haas. His putback won't go, gets it once again. His second chance. He'll be fouled on it, and he'll come to the line for 2. Brody Popkin will pick up the foul for Gordon-Rushville, their second of the quarter as a team.
Number 0 from Gordon-Rushville, Brody Popkin.
Jace Haas knocks down the first. The freshman has his first points of the contest.
Jace Haas at the line.
28-24, Hemingford extends their lead to 4. More than halfway through the second quarter. Jace back at the line, fires his second straight through the cylinder. Jace Haas goes perfect at the line. Hemingford now leads by 5. Popkin up the floor, Freeman. Freeman, far side pass, Sheenan. Sheenan in the corner, Cannon Leaper. Can't knock down the 3. Carson Haas has the rebound for Bobcats. Right side, Bodie Hunter. Bodie driving baseline, feeds it across to Feist. Feist to the top, Tatum. Now Carson Haas. Cutting on the baseline is Feist. He loses it. Bodie Hunter will pop off a mid-range jumper. It won't go. Case Sheenan on the rebound and a foul going against Hemingford. That'll be Tatum Haas picking it up.
Number 4 from Hemingford, Tatum Haas. Mustangs ball.
Tatum Haas picks up his first, second of the quarter for Hemingford as a team. Cannon Leaper in the backcourt looking for Daniel Martins, batted away by Carson Haas. Hemingford playing a dangerous game, leaving one man unguarded in the backcourt. Tatum Haas playing safety, splitting the difference between the two. Leaper, near side, Martins fakes left, now goes right, middle of the lane, his runner won't go. Just touched the nylon and getting the ball rebound is Freeman, and he's fouled trying to get out of the lane. That'll be Carson Haas picking up the foul for Hemingford. That's his first, third for Hemingford. Martins gets it into Sheenan in the corner. Freeman, near side, Cannon Leaper into the corner. Daniel Martins takes one dribble back to Leaper. Right side, Sheenan. Sheenan trying to drive in. He's going to be fouled. Carson Haas picks up a quick second. Fourth of the quarter for Hemingford as a team.
Foul on number 3.
Anthony Haas, Gavin Bell, and Cody Gallus waiting to check in.
Mustangs ball.
Bodie Hunter, Carson Haas, and Tatum Haas to the bench for Hemingford. 29-24, Gordon-Rushville trails Hemingford here in the second quarter. Daniel Martins. Right wing, now Cannon Leaper in the corner. Back to the top with Case Sheenan. Maddox Leaper will check in at the next break. Popkin has it. Popkin back to the top. Sheenan to the baseline, tries to feed Martins. Ball's going to go out of play. To the Bobcats it goes. Maddox Leaper into the contest, takes the place of Case, or check that, he'll take the place of Freeman. Jace Haas into the front court for the Bobcats. Left side pass, Cody Gallus. Back to the top, Jace Haas. Right side, Zane Feist. Feist back to the top to Haas. Jace Haas to Anthony Haas. Haas stuck at the right elbow. Loses the ball. Maddox Leaper going to come away with it. Feeds Daniel Martins, will bring it into the front court. Martin down the right side. From the right side, he'll lay it in for an easy 2. Daniel Martins up to 8 in the contest, 4 in this second quarter. Cody Gallus between the rings. Sets up the offense, right side Feist, back to Haas, or Gallus. Left side, Jace Haas. Anthony Haas, bounce pass down low, trying to feed a cutting Gavin Bell, won't find him. Kicked away by Gordon-Rushville, will stay with Hemingford. Anthony Haas will be the trigger man. Trade one Haas for another. Jace Haas now underneath the hoop. Gallus down the left side, almost loses it, kicks into the corner. Jace Haas. Jace Haas, Zane Feast on the way now. Feist can't knock it down. Gordon-Rushville gets it back. They're on offense, trailing by 3. Popkin feeds a cutting Maddox Leaper. Finger roll from the left side, knocks it down, and a foul going against Zane Feist. That'll put Gordon-Rushville in the bonus the rest of the way. Coming to the line is Maddox Leaper, the freshman. Leaper, the freshman, 52% coming into the tournament. Swirls the first one out of the cylinder. Still gets the 2 from the layup. Hemingford back to offense with now just a 1-point lead. 3 on the way for Jace Haas. Can't convert it. Rebounded by Cannon Leaper off the floor. Case Sheenan gonna lay it in. Oh, can't lay it in. Too strong off the glass. Hemingford back to offense after Sheenan can't convert. Zane Feist has it between the rings. Left side, Gallus. Gallus right side. Now Jace Haas has it, trying to feed down low to Gavin Bell. Going to be taken away. Daniel Martins forces another turnover. Martins down the right side of the lane, just going to fling it into the sky. Touches the top of the glass. Gavin Bell comes away with the rebound for Hemingford. Anthony Haas pushes up the floor. Cody Gallus. Gallus takes a couple of dribbles. Gallus stuck, and a timeout called by Hemingford head coach Brennan Vogel. We step aside. Hemingford leading it 29-28 over Gordon-Rushville.
Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Legacy Co-op, Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Midwest Auto Used Parts, and by Team Auto Center. Coverage of the 2025 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Morrill County Community Hospital, A. Elliott Law, Papa Murphy's, and by Westco.
Trey Harmer back with you for the second quarter of this fifth place matchup between the Hemingford Bobcats and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Our boys' fifth place game, second game of 6 today. In this Western Trails Conference tournament, the final day, champions will be crowned tonight. Out of the timeout, Hemingford will have it. Carson Haas feeds across the floor to Cody Gallus. Bounce pass down to Gavin Bell. Bell back to the top to Jace Haas. Left side, Carson Haas. Jace Haas kicks to Gavin Bell on the baseline. He surveys, takes the dribble, 2 seconds on the shot clock, feeds to Gallus. Gallus fires a 3, knocks it down at the shot clock buzzer. Cody Gallus, desperation 3, knocks it down. 32-28, 30 seconds left in this second quarter. Gordon-Rushville on offense. Popkin has it. Near side, Maddox Leaper. Leaper surveys, 20 seconds on the game clock. About a second difference. Floater for Shannon won't go. Pulled down by Cody Gallus for Hemingford. Anthony Haas. Jace Haas. Bounce pass trying to find Tayton Haas. Deflected back to Jace Haas. Tayton Haas driving baseline. 3 seconds left. Going to go out of play. Last touched by Tayton Haas. 32-28. 0.8 seconds left on the clock. This ball going to be inbounded in. Quarter quickly going to come to the end as we head to the half. Looks like they're trying to put 1.5 seconds on the game clock. We will not be adding 1:50 to this contest. Now 1.5 seconds on the game clock. Cannon Leaper will trigger it in. Assumingly just to get it in quickly, and it'll go into the stands. Now they're going to have to reset the clock again because it began to run, but nobody touched the ball in play, so 1.5 seconds on the clock again. Hemingford will get last possession before the quarter comes to an end. Anthony Haas will trigger it in, surveys the floor, into the corner. Tayton Haas has it, just flings a 3, can't knock it down, just scuffs the side of the iron. And we head to the halftime break. Hemingford leading Gordon-Rushville 32-28 here in the boys' fifth place contest at the Western Trails Conference Tournament.
Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Reds, Lessard Insurance, Dustin White Irrigation, and by B&C Steel. Coverage of the 2025 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by WNCC, Brindle's Restaurant, Travis Hawk Shelter Insurance, Bunkhouse Trailer Sales, and by Allo. Coverage of the 2025 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Legacy Co-op, Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Midwest Auto Used Parts, and by Team Auto Center.
Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing, either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Are you tired of being tired? Sweet Dream Sleep in Gering is ready to help you wake up feeling refreshed. Dr. Brittany Meyer provides consultation for both children and adults to identify sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, insomnia, periodic limb movement, and more. Dr. Meyer and her nurse practitioner manage treatment with follow-ups using in-person office visits and telemedicine to navigate insurance requirements. No referral is necessary. Sweet Dream Sleep Services. Better sleep, better health.
Trade Harbor back with you at the half. Hemingford leading Gordon-Rushville 32-28. Let's take a look at your numbers from the first half. Gavin Bell leading the way for the Bobcats, 11 points in that first half thanks to a dominant first quarter. 7 points in that first quarter, 4 in the second. 8 points for Tayton Haas, 5 for Cody Gallus, 4 for Zane Feist, 2 apiece for Jace Haas and Carson Haas to lead the way for the Bobcats, trying to clinch 5th place. Trying to hang on to this lead, leading by 4 over the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, who were paced by Case Sheenan, had 9 points in the first half, 8 for Daniel Martin, 7 for Cannon Leeper, 2 apiece for Brody Popkin and Maddox Leeper. Winner of this game clinches 5th place in the Western Trails Conference. Up next on the docket, our girls' 3rd place game between the Gordon-Rushville girls and the Morrill Lions. After that, the boys' 3rd place game. It'll be Morrill and Mitchell facing off, a couple of Scottsbluff County rivals. And then we head to our championship games beginning at 5 o'clock. Bridgeport and Kimball facing off in both of those. But for now, we leave at the half with Hemingford leading at 32-28. We're back with the 3rd quarter after this on KNEB TV.
Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Morrill County Community Hospital, A. Elliott Law, Papa Murphy's, and by Wesco.
To hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least one float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Trey Harmon back with you at the half. Hemingford leading Gordon-Rushville 32-28 as we get you set for the third quarter of action. Hemingford trying to hang on and clinch fifth place in this Western Trails Conference tournament, while Gordon-Rushville trying to battle back, capture fifth place coming into this tournament as the number 6 seed. Out of the halftime break for Hemingford, it'll be Anthony Haas, Carson Haas, Cody Gallus, Tayton Haas, and Gavin Bell. For Gordon-Rushville, it'll be Cannon Leeper, Bronson Freeman, Daniel Martins, Maddox Leeper, and Brody Popkin. Hemingford will now work from right to left to begin the second half, left to right for the Mustangs. Gallus bounce pass to Carson Haas. Haas feeds down. Now at the top, Anthony Haas has it on the left wing, back to the top, Cody Gallus, right side, Carson Haas. Into the corner, Cody Gallus surveys, kicks it back to the top. Carson Haas, Anthony Haas, left wing, pumps the brakes back to the top. Carson Haas, right side, Cody Gallus. Gallus, couple of fakes, uses his dribble, feeds down low. Gavin Bell digging in, can't lay it in, but he's coming to the line for two, and Daniel Martins is going to pick up his third to begin this third quarter.
Foul on number 4 from Gordon-Rushville.
This will be Gavin Bell's fourth trip to the line in this contest. Already up to 11 in the first half. Gavin Bell's first freebie off the back of the cup.
Gavin Bell at the line.
Bell back to the line. Gavin second on the way. He knocks it down, up to 12 now in the contest. 33-28. Hemingford extends their lead by 1 here in the third quarter thanks to a freebie from Gavin Bell. Left side, Bronson Freeman. Using a dribble to the left elbow, he goes where he'll pick it up. Stolen away, Gavin Bell. Trying to go coast to coast. Freeman on his left hip from the right side. Can't lay it in, but he's coming to the line for another 2. Just like he did a possession ago. 33-28. Freeman going to pick up his second foul. Gavin Bell rattles out to the right side. Bell second on the way, can't knock it down as it's tracked down by Maddox Leaper, poked away by Tayton Haas, going to stay with the Mustangs. Daniel Martins will bring it into the front court for Gordon-Rushville. 33-28, less than a minute into this third quarter. Martins to the free throw line, middle of the lane, step through move, right-handed layup from the left side, easy lay-in. Daniel Martins barely touched as he drove to the hoop. 33-30. Hemingford leads by 3 as they return to offense. Left side, Cody Gallus. He surveys the floor. Plenty of defenders inside. Tayton Haas left elbow, back to a cutting Cody Gallus. Jumper from the free throw line, can't knock it down, spin out to the right side. Popkin pulls it down, short pass, going to come up short of its intended target of Cannon Leaper, and Cody Gallus has it going the other way for Hemingford. Bounce pass to Carson Haas. Carson at the right elbow, kicks it back to Tayton Haas. His trifecta, knocked down from straight away. Tayton Haas up to 11 in the contest. 36-30, 6:20 to go in the third. Daniel Martins on the right side, flips it across to Freeman. Freeman will bring it between the rings. Bounce pass, Maddox Leaper has to corral it, now driving towards the right block. He's going to fall down and throws it into the lap of Anthony Haas on a turnover. Haas to the right side, Carson Haas to the right side, block, he'll pull back and lay it in, and he's coming to the line for 2. Carson Haas, 4 in the contest, chance for an extra at the line.
Carson Haas for 2.
That'll be Brody Popkin picking up his second. Case Sheenan will pick it up, or come into the contest, replacing Freeman. Gordon-Rushville's third team foul. Carson Haas to the line, second trip today. 2 for 2 his first appearance, knocks down his third of the day. Carson Haas up to 5. Down the middle, Daniel Martins can't lay it in, but he was fouled. He'll come to the line for 2. It's a foul party in those first 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Looked like Carson Haas the guilty party. That is the case. He picks up his third, first team foul for Hemingford. Wyatt Planansky into the contest. Carson Haas to the bench. Daniel Martins toes the charity stripe. It'll be his second appearance. His last appearance, an and one opportunity. Couldn't knock it down. Martins converts on this one. Martins back to the line, fires with the right hand, can spit out to the left side. Tayton Haas going to track down the rebound. On the baseline, Planansky feeds back to Tayton Haas, and a foul going to be called on Case Sheenan.
Foul number 10 from Gordon-Rushville.
Cody Gallus on the far side will have it, as Sheenan picks up his first. Zane Feist, right side pass. Cody Gallus, bounce pass to Tayton Haas down the right side of the lane. He'll go, and he'll get tied up. See if it's a jump ball or a foul. They're going to call a jump ball on the far side. Going to stay or go to the Mustangs. Now a discussion of foul or jump ball. They're going to change it to a foul. They're going to give that one to Case Sheenan as he picks up his second. Gordon-Rushville's fourth as a team. Make that 5. They're coming to the line for bonus shots. Now head coach Randy Hurlburt wants an explanation on his side. Tayton Haas will toe the line. First appearance at the charity stripe. He'll knock down the first. Tayton Haas is second on the way. He converts, goes perfect at the line at his first appearance. Tayton Haas up to 13 in this contest. 41-31, 10-point advantage for Hemingford. Martins underneath the hoop. Off from the right side, can't lay it in. Martins gets his own rebound, trying to dig in once again. Won't get it to go that time either. Ripped down by Planansky. Planansky, Tayton Haas up the floor. Cody Gallus evades pressure, back to Tayton Haas. Planansky, head fake on a three, now throwing it away. Going the other way, Cannon Leaper, Feist on his hip from the left side, can't lay it in. Ball batted around, congestion towards the baseline. Ball last touched by Gordon-Rushville. Hemingford gets it back, 41-31 the advantage for the Bobcats. Cody Gallus will do the duties into the front court. Left side pass. Feist into the corner, Gallus. Back inside, Gavin Bell loses it. Planansky tracks it down, able to save that, but throws it away. Cannon Leaper pushes off the floor to Case Shanen. Shanen from the right side uses the glass. It'll be a block. So Zane Feist will pick up the foul, and Case Shanen will come to the line. Zane Feist, the second team foul for Hemingford here in the third. Shanen fires his first freebie, knocks it down. Jace Haas waiting to check in at the next break. Shanen fires his second, knocks down the pair. He's up to 11 in the contest. Jace Haas will replace Cody Gallus. Zane Feist into the front court for Hemingford. Right side, Planansky. Planansky surveys into the corner, Feist. Zane Feist back to the top, Planansky. Planansky uses his dribbles down the right side, kick out to Feist. Feist will bring it back to the top of the arc, picks up his dribble at that mark. Tatum Haas, right elbow, now the middle of the lane, kick out to Planansky. Planansky's three on the way, overshoots it, rolls over the iron to Cannon Leaper. In transition, Shanen snuck into the backcourt, and he'll lay it in off the glass for an easy two. 13 points, Case Shanen, 41-35. Hemingford still leads as they return to offense. Left side pass, Planansky. Planansky into the corner, Feist. Feist inside, going to be fouled as Gavin Bell. See who the guilty party is for Gordon-Rushville. We're in the bonus. Gavin Bell will come to the line. Guilty party for Gordon-Rushville. That'll be Cannon Leaper picking up the foul. That'll be his second of the contest.
From Gordon-Rushville, Cannon Leaper. Gavin Bell at the line.
Bell fires with his right hand, knocks down the first. Gavin Bell up to 13 in the contest. 42-35 the Hemingford lead as Bell's back at the line for his second. Gavin Bell fires with the right hand, rattles the second one through. 14 points for Gavin Bell in the contest. Hemingford lead back to 8 points. Martins from the right elbow, pass down low to Cannon Leaper, trying to track it down. Can't corral it as it goes off of his foot. And Hemingford gets the ball back on the Gordon-Rushville turnover. Jace Haas into the front court. Right side, Planansky, ball loose, and it's going to be scooped up by Shanen. Shanen will pump the brakes as he waits for reinforcements. Daniel Martins now down the right side, feeds it from that right side, can't get it to go. Planansky will come down with a rebound for Gordon-Rushville on a flat-footed one. Tatum Haas, right side. Jace Haas. Planansky thought about driving baseline, feeds it back to the top. Shanen gets his paw on it once again. He'll try to go coast to coast. Tatum Haas closing in on him, can't get it to drop. Cannon Leaper on the rebound, can't get it to go on his putback, but he'll come to the line for two. Tatum Haas looking like he's picking up the foul. 43-35. It will be Tatum Haas picking up the foul. That's his second. Hemingford's third as a team. Cannon Leaper to the line, his first appearance. Swirls the first one out of the cylinder. Cody Gallus into the contest, takes the place of Wyatt Planansky. (43-35). Leaper back to the line for his second. Knocks down it. So 43-36 is your score. Haas, pass batted into the sky. Bell comes down with it from the left side, trying to dig through a couple of defenders. Lost it, able to corral it, but he stepped on the line, so turnover for Hemingford. 43-36 as it stands. Gordon-Rushville back to offense. Bounce pass stolen away. Gavin Bell trying to go coast to coast. Martin in his back pocket. Easy lay-in for Gavin Bell. Gavin Bell's first field goal of the second half. Now down low, nice pass. Cannon Leaper can't convert, however. And Hemingford gets it right back, Jace Haas. Right side, Cody Gallus. Jace Haas, bounce pass down to Gavin Bell. Bell kick out to Tatum Haas, top of the arc, Feist. Feist free throw line pass to Jace Haas, trying to knock down the trifecta. Won't be able to. Gavin Bell elevates for the rebound and gets it on the putback. Gavin Bell's nice game continues. He's up to 18 in the contest with a quarter to play. Martin's bounce pass down to Popkin. Popkin lays it in from the right side. His first point since the first. 47-38, 2 to play in this third. Feist far side, back to Jace Haas. Haas on the right side, feeds down to Gavin Bell. Gavin Bell, defenders in his face. Can't get it to fall, rebounded by Daniel Martins. Martins will be the trigger man into the front court for Gordon-Rushville. Down low, Brody Popkin lays it in with the right hand, and he's fouled. Popkin back-to-back field goals, and he's coming to the line for an extra. 47-40, Gordon-Rushville chipping away once again. That's Tatum Haas picking up his third of the contest. That's Hemingford's fourth as a team in this third quarter. Carson Haas waiting to check in. Popkin's extra at the line. Knocks in. Oh, falls out as it rattles around. Gavin Bell comes down with the rebound after Leaper got his hands on it first. Tatum Haas right side, Cody Gallus. Gallus pulls it back. Now back to the right wing, into the corner, Tatum Haas. Tatum to the top, Jace Haas. Jace down the right side, thought about feeding it to Tatum in the corner. Now Feist trying to feed down low to Bell. It was deflected. They're off his line of sight on the ball, and it goes out of play. Turnover for Hemingford. Carson Haas replaces Tatum Haas. .120 to go in this third quarter. Daniel Martins directs traffic with the right hand, dribbles with the left, gets a screen from Maddox Leaper. Now he's going to drive right down the right side. Defenders collapse on him, can't get it to fall. Carson Haas comes away with the rebound on the left side. Now he's going to fall on top of the ball as he almost loses it. Feeds back to Cody Gallus. Nice job by Carson Haas to keep it alive. Jace Haas down the right side. In the corner, pumps the brakes, feeds down low. Gavin Bell lays it in for an easy two. Gavin Bell up to 20 in the contest. Daniel Martins into the front court for Gordon-Rushville. 9-point advantage for Hemingford. Cutting, Maddox Leaper gets it and lays it in from the left side. Maddox Leaper up to 4 in the contest. Carson Haas. Back to the Hemingford side of the floor. Cody Gallus on the right side. Gallus from straight away. Now down the left side. Kicks out to Feist. Feist straight away. Right side, Carson Haas. Haas trying to feed over the top for Jace Haas. Can't get it to go. Daniel Martins has it in his hands. 19 seconds on the clock. Right side pass. Cannon Leaper fires a three off the back of the cup. It won't go. Daniel Martins tracks it down from the free throw line. His putback won't go. Gets it once again. Trying to dig and ball loose on the floor. Martins on top of it. And what are they going to call? A timeout by head coach Randy Hurlbert. 49-42. 6.5 seconds left to go in this one. We'll just keep it right here. Gavin Bell for Hemingford up to 20 points in the contest. Quarter to play for him. A couple of his other teammates right behind him. 13 points for Tatum Haas. Got 5 for Carson Haas as well, as there's 3 scorers in this third quarter for Hemingford. For Gordon-Rushville, leading the way right now, Case Sheenan. He's up to 13 in the contest. Right behind him with 11 is Daniel Martins. 8 for Cannon Leaper, 6 for Brody Popkin, and 4 for Maddox Leaper. So Gordon-Rushville will have it on their side of the floor after the Randy Hurlbert timeout. Martins will trigger it in. He surveys the floor. Everyone beyond the arc. Bounce pass, trying to get it into Maddox Leaper, and Gavin Bell has it. 3 seconds on the clock. Up the floor to Carson Haas. Haas at the buzzer fires a three. Can't knock it down. A little too strong off the glass. Nonetheless, we head to the fourth quarter. Hemingford leading it 49-42 on KNEB TV.
Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Reds, Lessard Insurance, Dustin White Irrigation, and by B&C Steel.
Anderson a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Anderson right now? Do the math. Renewal by Anderson windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Anderson, a great investment? You're darn right.
Trent Hartman back with you as we get you set for the fourth quarter of action. Fifth place contest here at the Western Trails Conference Tournament between the Hemingford Bobcats and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Gordon-Rushville will have it out of the break. Cannon Leaper will inbound it to Daniel Martins. Martins, right-sided pass, Cannon Leaper. Leaper back to the top, Sheenan. Sheenan straight away has it picked away. Carson Haas trying to go coast to coast. Pushed in the back by Sheenan. No call. Carson Haas, no problem, lays it in from the right side. Haas up to 5 in the second half, 7 in the contest. Maddox Leaper kick back to Martins. Martins down the left side, spin move, fade away jumper. Can't get it to fall. Tayton Haas elevates for the rebound in front of the iron. Anthony Haas near side, bounce pass to Carson Haas. Carson Haas going to get called for an offensive foul as he lowered the shoulder, it appears. So Carson Haas going to pick up his third. Make that his fourth.
Charge number 3 from Hemingford, Carson Haas.
So Carson Haas picks up his fourth, first of the quarter for Hemingford. Zane Feist back into the contest for the Bobcats. Intercepted, Tayton Haas. Martins picked off, left side, Cody Gallus. Gallus fadeaway jumper, knocks it down from the left side. Cody Gallus scoreless in the third, adds 2 to his total here in the fourth. 53-42, Hemingford on top. Popkin has it. Now to Sheenan. Sheenan, straight away. The free throw line, bounce pass to Maddox Leaper. Leaper to the top, Sheenan, left side. Popkin, Popkin trying to feed down low, battered away. Cody Gallus with some authority, tracking it down. Anthony Haas after battered away by Tayton Haas. Hemingford back to offense, 53-42, 6:30 to go in the fourth. Zane Feist has it on a deflection. Gavin Bell, middle of the lane, kick out to Gallus. His mid-range jumper, can't knock it down. Bell batted around. Tayton Haas has it. His put back from the right side. It won't go. Ball still being batted around. Cody Gallus' put back will go. Great offensive rebounding for the Bobcats. They extend their lead to 55-42. Ball batted away and out of play once again. Bronson Freeman back into the contest for Gordon-Rushville. To the bench is Popkin. Cannon Leaper triggers it in from the near side. The newly checked in Freeman will be the trigger man at the top of the arc. Freeman picks up his dribble. Defenders collapse on him, and Zane Feist going to pick up a foul, making contact with Shane and going for that ball. Second foul of the quarter for the Bobcats. Zane Feist picks up his third. And Martins has it once again, left side, Freeman. Into the corner, Maddox Leaper back to Freeman. To the top, Leaper, right side, Sheenan. Sheenan, bounce pass, Martins down the right side. Martins kicks, floating it up is Freeman. He'll be fouled as he goes up. See who the foul is for Hemingford. Not a lot of contact. They're going to call that on Gavin Bell. That's his first.
32 from Hemingford, Gavin Bell. Bronson Freeman at the line.
Freeman can't knock down the first. His first opportunity for points here in this contest. Freeman second on the way with the right hand. He airballs it to the right side. Freeman goes 0-4 at the line, and Hemingford back to offense. No damage done. Anthony Haas near side, Cody Gallus. Gallus between the rings, pulls it back. Feist in the corner, back to Gallus. Gallus trying to dig in, looking for an outlet, and a foul going to be called on Gordon-Rushville. That'll go against Cannon Leaper, his third of the contest. First of the quarter for the Mustangs. Bounce past Cody Gallus. He'll take it beyond the arc. He's trapped by two defenders, looking for an outlet. And a jump ball going to be called, going to stay with the Bobcats.
Jump ball. Bobcats ball.
Cody Gallus will have it underneath his own hoop. Surveys the floor looking. Finds Anthony Haas down the right side. His lefty lay-in will drop over the front of the iron. Anthony Haas, first points of the contest here in the fourth. 57-42. And a timeout. The head coach, Randy Hurlburt, will step aside with him. Hemingford leading by 15 here in the WTC fifth place game.
25 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by WNCC, Brindle's Restaurant, Travis Hawk Shelter Insurance, Bunkhouse Trailer Sales, and by Allo.
Trey Harmon back with you here in the fourth quarter of our boys' fifth place game in the Western Trails Conference Tournament. Hemingford leading Gordon-Rushville 57-42 as we near the conclusion of this one. Daniel Martins will have it for Gordon-Rushville out of the timeout. Martins picks up his dribble, feeds near side. Cannon Leaper. Leaper to the corner, bounce pass inside Daniel Martins. Martins trying to dig in against Tatum Haas. Gets it on the reverse layup. Nice move for Daniel Martins on the up and under layup. Anthony Haas needs help in the backcourt. Will feed back to Cody Gallus, who loses it. Going to have to force it up the floor before the clock runs away. Now Maddox Leaper going to come away with the interception. Leaper across the lane, batted away. Still going to find the hands of Freeman. Freeman trying to dig in, feeds into the corner. Three on the way for Cannon Leaper. Touches the top of the glass. It won't go. Freeman has it after a couple of deflections. Sheenan on a three from straight away, knocks it down. Case Sheenan knocks down his second three of the contest. Zane Feist has to go off of his hands, and Sheenan there to clean it up. 57-47. Gordon-Rushville with some life here in the fourth quarter. Martins digging in on the left side, kick back to Sheenan. Sheenan's three on the way, leaves it short. Rebounded on a bounce by Anthony Haas. Hemingford. See if they'll pump the brakes here. Get this ball back to the middle of the floor. Ball poked away once again. Another turnover for Hemingford. Left side. Cannon Leaper can't lay it in. Cody Gallus comes away with the rebound. Now the ball loose. And Leaper going to come away with it. Freeman from point blank range going to lay it in. Bronson Freeman's first points come here in the fourth quarter. Tatum Haas calling for the ball, needing some tempo, and a foul called on Freeman. He'll pick up his third. That'll be the second for Gordon-Rushville in this quarter.
Foul on number one from Gordon-Rushville. Bronson.
Jace Haas will check into the contest. He'll take the place of Anthony Haas. Jace Haas to Cody Gallus in the backcourt, who will bring it across the timeline. Gallus bounce pass to Jace Haas. Into the corner. Zane Feist will fire a three. Too strong. Rolls over the iron. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Daniel Martins feeds up the floor. Cannon Leaper lays it up and under. On an underhanded finger roll. Leaper's first field goal of the fourth quarter. 57-51. And intercepted. Daniel Martins. Hemingford having an issue taking care of the ball. Cannon Leaper gets on top of this one. Nice pass to Sheenan. Sheenan from the right side feeds over the top to Maddox Leaper. It's going to go. Last touch by the Mustangs. Hemingford gets it back. 57-51 here in the fourth quarter. 3:23 to go. Chase Haas looking for an outlet. Finds Peyton Haas, who pushed up the floor to Gavin Bell. Gavin from the left side, can't lay it in with the right hand. Sheenan comes away with the rebound for the Mustangs. Freeman into the front court, kick into the corner. Leaper back to the top. Maddox Leaper. Maddox to Sheenan, steps into a three from straight away. Knocks it down, deadly from that distance. Case Sheenan from straight away. 2 in this quarter, and a timeout on the floor. We will take one with him. Hemingford still leading Gordon-Rushville with the margin thinning 57-54 at the break.
Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Legacy Co-op, Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Midwest Auto Used Parts, and by Team Auto Center.
Flip my burgers this season on, I press them again. It's just really satisfying seeing how beautiful they turn out. Quite honestly, when I'm on the grill, we should really be charging double with the quality and love that I put into them.
Trey Hartman back with you here in the fourth quarter of our boys' fifth place contest between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Hemingford Bobcats. Hemingford's lead starting to slip thanks to a slew of turnovers in the last couple of minutes. Head coach Brennan Vogel calls the timeout. Both teams return to the floor. On the floor for Hemingford, Jace Haas, Carson Haas, Anthony Haas, Tayton Haas, and Gavin Bell. If I say the name Haas, I'm going to be right 80% of the time until this lineup changes. Anthony Haas near side going to be fouled hard by Case Sheenan. Sheenan going to pick up his third. A slew of Haas's come over to help up Anthony Haas as he falls to the floor.
Foul on number 10 from Gordon-Rushville, Case Sheenan.
So Case Sheenan picks up his third. Anthony Haas triggers it in to Jace Haas. Check that, Carson Haas has it. Now Jace Haas on the right wing. Carson Haas to the left wing. Feeds down low, trying to dig in is Tayton Haas. Jace Haas, step back three on the way, knocks it down. Right wing three for Jace Haas. Quickly in transition, Cannon Leaper, going to be a travel caught on him as he hit the big jump.
Travel violation. Bobcats ball.
Jace Haas to trigger it in, gets it to Anthony Haas, batted into the table. Last touch by Gordon-Rushville. Hemingford will get it up the floor. Jace Haas surveys, gets it to Anthony Haas in the backcourt, pushes up the floor. Carson Haas, nicely designed way to get it into the front court. Far side, Jace Haas going to drive inside the arc. Bounce pass, Tayton Haas wide open on the left block, and he lays it in with the left hand. Daniel Martins jumps over his back and draws the foul, his fourth. Gordon-Rushville's fourth as a team as well. Tayton Haas coming to the line for a chance for three. 62-54. Tayton Haas' second appearance at the line in this contest. 2 for 2 at this mark. Is extra on the way, and it falls through. 63-54, 9-point advantage and a travel for Gordon-Rushville as turnovers biting them on their side now. 63-54. Hemingford gets it back. Jace Haas on the near sideline will trigger. Carson Haas, left side, Jace Haas into the corner, Tayton Haas. Tayton brings it up to the left wing, flips it back to Carson Haas. Carson has to feed across the floor to Anthony Haas. Anthony, now Carson Haas, left wing, picks up his dribble, flings it to the opposite corner on a skip pass. Jace Haas thought about a three, now he'll drive baseline, gonna lose the ball, no one touches it. Turnover on Hemingford. Jace Haas takes accountability for the turnover. Brody Popkin into the contest, replaces Bronson Freeman. 63-54. Hemingford by 9, 2 minutes to play in the contest. Daniel Martins will do the front court duties. to begin this possession. Gets a screen for Maddox Leaper, bounce pass to Leaper on a little pick and roll, and he lays it in. Coming to the line is Maddox Leaper for an and one opportunity.
And one.
See the fouls against for Hemingford. That'll go on Carson Haas. He'll be out of the contest. That's his 5th. Hemingford's 4th team foul. Carson Haas fouls out with 1:51 to play. So Maddox Leaper to the line, 52% free throw shooter, the freshman coming into the tournament. His first appearance today at the line. Leaper squats and fires, knocks it down. 63-57, 6-point advantage for the Bobcats. Tayton Haas feeds back to Anthony Haas on the far side into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Gavin Bell wide open, lays it in from the right side. 22 points, Gavin Bell, and a foul on the opposite end. Travel going to be called on Case Shannon. Jace Haas looking for an outlet. Gets it in the backcourt to Anthony Haas. Back to Jace Haas. Jace pushes up the floor. Cody Gallus on the far side. Gallus going to be called for a travel, dragging the back toe. That is the case. Turnover for Hemingford.
Mustangs ball.
Daniel Martin's across the timeline. Gordon-Rushville trailing by 8. Flips it back to Maddox Leaper. Thought about a 3 really hard, but feeds down to Martins. Martin's on the baseline working against Gallus and Tayton Haas in the corner. Leaper won't take the 3. Sheenan will, though, over from the left wing, and he'll knock it down. Case Shannon, 3 fourth-quarter threes, 4 in the contest. Tayton Haas, near side. He'll take it around the world. Flip it to Anthony Haas on the right wing, extended. In the corner, Jace Haas going to fire a 3 of his own. It rolls over the iron. Gavin Bell comes away with the rebound. Step through move. Lays it in from the right side. 24 for Gavin Bell. 67-60. Shannon from straight away steps into another 3. Can't knock that one down. Tayton Haas rips it down with one hand from the left side of the lane. Tayton Haas on the left wing. Back to the top, Jace Haas. Far side, Cody Gallus. Gallus on the right wing is going to be fouled by Daniel Martins. That'll be Martins' 5th. He'll foul out with 33 seconds to play.
Foul on number 4 from Gordon-Rushville, Daniel Martin.
That'll also send Hemingford to the line the rest of the way for these last 30 seconds. Cody Gallus will toe the nail for his chance at 2. Cody Gallus is first at the line. Knocks it off to the right side. Bell back to the line, fires his second, can't knock it down either. Tayton Haas tracks down the rebound, however. And now another foul going to be called. Cannon Leaper picks up his 4th. Tayton Haas to the line.
Foul on number 3 from Gordon-Rushville.
Tayton's 3rd appearance at the line. Perfect to this point in 3 trips. 3 for 3, his 4th on the way, of course. Now 3 for 4 for Tayton Haas. Tayton fires, can't convert on that one. Did not touch iron, going to go to Gordon-Rushville. Gordon-Rushville will have it. Working it into the front court is Maddox Leaper. Check that Cannon Leaper. Now Popkin. Straight away Freeman. Freeman into the corner. Shannon. Shannon drives baseline. Shannon skip pass across the lane to Leaper. Can't get it to go. Cannon Leaper. And Cannon Leaper, or Maddox Leaper, are going to foul Tayton Haas in transition. 3rd for Maddox Leaper. To the line comes Tayton Haas.
Foul on number 21 from Gordon-Rushville, Maddox Leaper.
Tayton Haas back to the line for 2nd consecutive possession. He fires. Can't knock down the 1st. Tayton Haas disappointed with himself, to say the least, after he misses that one. 67-60. Tatum Haas back to the line. Converts the second. Up the floor, Cannon Leaper feeds Popkin. Back to Cannon Leaper. Leaper down low, Sheenan. His short jumper, he'll swirl the iron and drop through. Sheenan adds to his total here in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left, timeout on the floor. Full timeout, we'll step aside.
25 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Morrill County Community Hospital, A. Elliott Law, Papa Murphy's, and by Wesco.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Trade Harmon back with you for the conclusion of this one. Hemingford leading at 68-62 over the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs as we near the conclusion of this fifth place contest. 7.8 seconds left to play. Hemingford by 6. Anthony Haas will trigger it in. Bounce pass to Jay Sauce and a foul called on Bronson Freeman. Picks up his 4th. Back to bonus on the opposite end. First one on the way for Jace Haas. He knocks it down.
Jace Haas at the line for Hemingford.
Jace Haas back to the line for his second. Squats and fires. And he'll knock it down after it pops off the back of the cup. Gordon-Rushville has it. Freeman pushes up the floor, and the ball's going to be thrown away with 4 seconds remaining. (70-62) the score. Gavin Bell in the backcourt feeds across the lane. Cody Gallus will dribble it out. And the Hemingford Bobcats take 5th place in the Western Trails Conference Tournament with a 70-62 victory over the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. We'll step aside, tally it up, when we come back, get you your post-game stats here on KNEB TV.
25 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by Reds, Lessard Insurance, Dustin White Irrigation, and by B&C Steel. Coverage of the 2025 Western Trails Conference Basketball Tournament on KNEB.TV is brought to you by WNCC, Brindle's Restaurant, Travis Hawk Shelter Insurance, Bunkhouse Trailer Sales, and by Aloe.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Trey Harmon back with you to wrap things up. Hemingford Bobcats win at 70-62 over Gordon-Rushville to take 5th place in the Western Trails Conference Tournament. Hemingford led by 24 points from Gavin Bell, 18 for Tatum Haas. It'll be 9 for Cody Gallus, 7 Carson Haas, 6 for Jace Haas, and 4 apiece for Anthony Haas and Zane Feiss. Gordon-Rushville falls. They're led by Case Shaden, 24 points for him, 10 points for Cannon Leeper, 7 for Maddox Leeper, 6 for Brody Popkin, and 2 for Bronson Freeman. We step aside when we come back. Girls' 3rd place game coming your way next here on KNUB TV.
Western Trails Conference basketball